It is Sunday and you are in the CNN Newsroom. I'm Ana Cabrera in New York. Great to have you with me. We begin tonight with the president wading into yet another spat with a member of the U.S. military. This time it's retired Admiral William McRaven, the commander who oversaw the operation that killed Osama bin Laden. President Trump not only dismisses McRaven as a, quote, Hillary Clinton backer, but says it would have been nice if bin Laden had been taken out sooner. Here's the president talking to Fox News anchor Chris Wallace.
McRaven, retired admiral, Navy SEAL, 37 years, former head of U.S. Special Operations.
Hillary Clinton fan.
Special Operations.
Excuse me, Hillary Clinton fan.
Who led the operations, commanded the operations that took down Saddam Hussein and that killed Osama bin Laden, says that your sentiment is the greatest threat to democracy in his lifetime.
He's a Hillary Clinton backer and an Obama backer. And frankly,
he was a Navy SEAL.
Wouldn't it have been nice if we got Osama bin Laden a lot sooner than that?
McRaven has been an outspoken critic of Trump. He wrote a stunning rebuke of the president in August, saying Trump had embarrassed and humiliated the U.S. And back in February of last year, he called Trump's attacks against the media, quote, the greatest threat to democracy. McRaven is now responding to the president's latest comments. He tells CNN, quote, I did not back Hillary Clinton or anyone else. I'm a fan of President Obama and President George W. Bush, both of whom I worked for. I admire all presidents, regardless of their political party, who uphold the dignity of the office and who use that office to bring the nation together in challenging times. I stand by my comment that the president's attack on the media is the greatest threat to our democracy in my lifetime. When you undermine the people's right to a free press and freedom of speech and expression, then you threaten the Constitution and all for which it stands. CNN's Boris Sanchez is outside the White House for us tonight. And Boris, defenders are going to say the president is simply hitting back. But this isn't the first time the president has had a controversy with a military commander or member.
That's right, Anna. Yeah, and it comes at an interesting time. Of course, the president drawing criticism this week for skipping a traditional trip to Arlington National Cemetery on Veterans Day. More on that in a moment. But you're right. The president is known for fighting back against criticism, even when it comes from members of the military or military families. In fact, here's a list of awkward moments the president has had with military members or their families. You recall that during the 2016 campaign, President Trump drew criticism for referring to Senator John McCain as not being a war hero because he was captured by the Vietnamese during that conflict. He also dismissed the Khan family during that 2016 campaign after they spoke out against him at the Democratic National Convention. Further, as president, let's not forget the president had a spat with another Gold Star family, the family of Sergeant LaDavid Johnson, who disagreed with President Trump over the content of a phone call that he had with Johnson's widow. We should also point out President Trump has not made that customary trip to visit troops overseas battling in war zones, something which is a common practice, almost a basic requirement of being commander-in-chief. As for skipping that trip to Arlington National Cemetery last week, President Trump actually told Fox News that's something he regrets. Listen to this.
I should have done that. I was extremely busy on calls for the country. We did a lot of calling, as you know.
But this is Veterans Day.
I probably, in retrospect, I should have. And I did last year, and I will virtually every year. But we had come in very late at night, and I had just left literally the American Cemetery in Paris, and I really probably assumed that was fine. And I was extremely busy because of affairs of state, doing other things.
Now, Anna, I reached out to the White House to find out if they had any additional insight, any other statements on this feud between President Trump and Admiral McRaven. No response yet from the White House. Of course, we're all watching Twitter to see if the president has anything more to say tonight. Anna.
All right, Boris Sanchez at the White House. Thank you. And as you just heard, we have reached out to the White House for a statement. So while we wait,